Apple is preparing to launch the iPhone 17 with a tougher titanium frame, a brighter MicroLED display, and Apple's best camera system yet. Impressive, yes. But at over $1,200, many people are tired of paying so much for features that don't really change daily life. That's why the spotlight is shifting to the Tesla Pi phone, expected at just $273. Built to be durable, practical, and long-lasting, it raises the big question. Can a phone this affordable actually beat Apple's latest flagship? Don't forget to subscribe and make sure to hit the bell so you never miss what's next. How could the PoE's practical design challenge the iPhone 17's premium look and display? Apple is expected to continue its premium design tradition with the iPhone 17 by using a titanium frame, nearly bezel-less display, and even an under-display front camera. Titanium is about 40% lighter than steel while offering comparable strength, which explains why Apple is moving toward it after the iPhone 15 Pro line. While these upgrades may appeal to those seeking a sleek and modern look, they inevitably increase production costs. The design itself will still rely on a glass and metal sandwich, which is prone to scratches and cracks. That means most users will need protective cases or screen protectors, adding to the real cost of ownership. According to Square Trade's smartphone durability study, 66% of iPhone owners reported screen damage within the first 2 years of use, with average repair costs exceeding $300, showing how fragile these devices can be despite their premium materials. The Tesla Pi phone, in contrast, is rumored to embrace a more utilitarian design. Rather than chasing ultra-thin edges or exotic curves, the device could be engineered to handle daily wear and tear with reinforced housing and scratch-resistant coatings. Tesla may adopt aerospace-grade aluminum, which has a tensile strength of around 310 megapascals, making it significantly tougher. For screen protection, Corning's Gorilla Glass Victus 2, which can withstand drops on rough surfaces from heights of up to 2 m, is a likely choice. This would reduce the need for bulky protective cases and lower long-term maintenance costs. Scratch resistance could also be a priority with coatings that achieve a hardness rating of 8 or 9 on the MO scale. For context, everyday materials like steel rate around 5.5, which means the PY phone could resist scratches from keys, coins, or pocket sand that commonly damage traditional smartphones. Reinforced water and dust protection might also be part of the design. If built to at least IP68 standards, the PY phone could survive submersion in up to 1.5 m of water for 30 minutes, matching or exceeding most flagship devices. Display technology is another area where Apple continues to push boundaries with OLED and the possible introduction of MicroLED in the iPhone 17. MicroLED offers higher brightness and better energy efficiency compared to OLED, and Apple has invested billions in this technology. However, these panels deliver resolutions and refresh rates, often 120 Hz or more, that go far beyond what most people need for basic tasks such as messaging, browsing, or video calling. High-end displays also raise component costs significantly. Market analysts estimate that a single MicroLED panel can cost up to 4 times more than a conventional OLED in early production stages. The Pi phone is expected to avoid those excessive costs by using displays in the Full HD Plus or Quad HD range. This still provides sharp, clear visuals while being far more energy efficient. More importantly, Tesla could optimize the screen for outdoor readability, a feature that matters in real-world scenarios like working outside or driving. By balancing resolution with practicality, the Pi phone would cater to users who value long battery life and functional clarity over exaggerated specifications. This stands in sharp contrast to the iPhone 17's focus on cutting-edge visuals that may be impressive but unnecessary for most consumers. Do you think the PoE's tougher design and practical screen make more sense than the iPhone 17's flashy upgrades? Comment POE if you would choose it over Apple. How does the POE phone's promise of global connectivity highlight the limits of the iPhone 17's network features? The iPhone 17 is expected to support advanced connectivity standards such as 5G and Wi-Fi 7. On paper, this means lightning-fast speeds, with Wi-Fi 7 theoretically reaching up to 46 bits per second under ideal lab conditions, and 5G networks delivering up to 10 bits per second. These speeds are excellent for tasks like streaming high-resolution video or transferring large files. However, the drawback is that both 5G and Wi-Fi 7 rely heavily on local infrastructure. In rural areas or regions with poor network investment, users often experience dead zones where even basic coverage is unavailable. A study by Pew Research found that 19% of rural Americans still lack access to reliable broadband, and 5G coverage maps show significant gaps outside urban centers. Apple has added limited satellite functionality to recent iPhones, but only for emergency SOS messages. This feature connects to low Earth orbit satellites, allowing a text to be sent in a crisis if cellular service is unavailable. While valuable for emergencies, it is not a solution for everyday connectivity. Users cannot browse the web, stream content, or make regular calls through this satellite link. This limitation shows that even with premium pricing, the iPhone 17 remains tethered to traditional carriers and infrastructure. The Tesla Pi phone, by contrast, is rumored to integrate directly with the Starlink satellite network. Starlink currently operates over 5,500 satellites in low Earth orbit, providing internet access to more than 2 million users across 60 countries. Unlike Apple's SO-Sun solution, Starlink offers full data and voice services, which means that POE iPhone owners could theoretically stay connected anywhere on the planet, from a dense city to a remote desert. Starlink delivers average download speeds of 40 to 60 megabits per second in most regions, which is more than enough for video calls, streaming, and daily browsing. This difference in approach is why the POE phone is being described as a potential game share. Where the iPhone 17 offers speed, but only within the limits of local infrastructure, the POE phone aims for reliability across all environments. For people who travel frequently, live in rural areas, or simply want a device that works no matter where they are, the idea of universal Starlink connectivity is both practical and empowering. It transforms the smartphone from a tool that is powerful only in select locations into one that provides peace of mind and consistent performance everywhere.